Hello students, welcome. The poem Dust of Snow by Robert Frost throws light upon unimaginable healing powers of nature. From bad mood to ill health, there is nothing that nature cannot cure. Robert Frost was having one such bad day when a crow sitting on a hemlock tree dusted snow upon him, and that changed his mood. Let us learn more about this in this poem. Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. Recitation of the poem Dust of Snow. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Robert Frost. Let us study the theme of the poem. In the poem, The Dust of Snow, Robert Frost talks about the importance of small things in our lives. These small things can change the attitude of the people. The poet writes about a crow who shakes off the snow dust from the branch of a hemlock tree. The poet wants us to learn from the crow and shake off all the problems and sadness in the same way. Small imagery that is present around teach us a lot. These images can bring a lot of change in the people's mood, as it happened to the poet in the poem. Let us look at the word meaning. The first paragraph, this paragraph, we'll have to look at hemlock. Hemlock is a poisonous tree with small white flowers on it. In the second paragraph, there's a word called rude. Rude means to feel sorrow over. Let's now look at the summary in detail. Stanza 1. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. What does this paragraph mean? This means when the poem begins, the poet is in a bad mood and he is walking by a hemlock tree. Hemlock is a poisonous tree. As he passes by, a crow happens to throw some snow dust on him. It is not clear why the crow did so. Whether the crow was taking off, shivering with cold, readjusting itself on the branch, or landing, it happened to send some particles of snow upon the author. The hemlock tree and the crow are natural signifiers of sadness and gloom, just like the poet's mood was in the opening scene. Stanza 2. Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Here the author was having a bad day. The falling of snow on his head made him happy and changed his mood. He had already spent his day in a bad mood, but the rest of the day was saved by the crow and the hemlock tree. Usually, the hemlock tree and crow are used in negative references everywhere. But the poet portrays these inauspicious things can bring happiness too. A person should be open and accept whichever way the nature chooses to bless us. Let us take a look at some of the literary devices used in the poem. First one is the rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the poem is AB, AB. Second one is the use of alliteration. One can find the usage of alliteration in the poem. Alliteration is the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. Example of alliterations are as follows: has given my heart and saved some part. You can say in the first sentence, has and heart, they begin with similar letters and they are closely connected. In the second line, saved and some, they begin of adjacent or closely connected words.